Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Angels Always Win 444. We have some music to get our day started right now. I'll have to deal with that copyright thing afterwards, it's okay. Okay, let's get our day started. So we have our Palo Santo. Yes, okay, we are going to let God be our superhero. He can hold us, He can guide us, He can be our light. So this is the daily divine guidance for Monday the 4th, I believe, of May. Remember, the readings are actually timeless, so whenever it finds you, that's for when it is. I'm just saying a date for it because that's when it'll just be published, you know. So let's do our prayer. So, dear God, my divine team, archangels, ascended masters, our spirit guides, my viewer spirit guides, I ask that you please, I call upon you now, if you would please. Thank you for clearly guiding me and answering these questions that we may have. I ask that all of my readings with these cards be accurate and specific and bring blessings to everyone involved. Please help me to stay centered in my higher self so that I may clearly see, hear, feel, and know the divine messages that wish to emerge through these readings. I ask that you stay by our side and watch over us during this reading, ensuring that only God's love and wisdom speak. I invite the presence of Holy Loving Spirit to bring help and healing here. May divine love bless, guide, protect, and inform us. And may pure inspiration and divine love guide this experience and bring wisdom to our hearts, our minds, our souls, and bring blessings and guidance and prosperity to all. We send you so much love and light, right? Okay. I actually don't know if you guys are on a good angle. Yeah, you are. You're good. You're good. You'll be able to see. Okay, so for Monday. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. Oh. So right away we get wait, postpone, pause, say no. It's a very powerful card. Oh, okay. Okay. Then we have it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Okay. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Surrender to the divine. Full moon. And then we have don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Today's message is very straightforward, I feel. I think it's, if you're trying to start any type of like engagement right now, anything that you feel that you're teeter-tottering on right now, like a decision-wise, just take a pause. Say no for right now. Remember, no is always just a pause, and it's also God's redirection, right? Rejection is God's redirection, but just take a pause. Because I feel like they're saying before you get into a new situation, a new relationship, a new job endeavor, you need to take some time to release some negativity that you may be carrying over from either a previous relationship, a previous work environment, a previous lifestyle, especially right now. So everyone's on this pause, right? We're all doing a collective pause. And it's really saying, just take this time to breathe in and breathe out and surrender to the divine. Let divine step in for you. Let them kind of take over your heart and your mind and your soul for a little bit so that they can help you to release this negativity, because we're trying to call in and anchor in light right now. We're calling in heaven to earth, right? So we're anchoring this light down right now, but instead of feeling like we need to make the decision right now about these past situations, it's saying just pause, take a minute, listen to your intuition, take a minute to breathe, and let's start addressing the negativity, the elephant in the room, right? Because you can't go into a relationship a new relationship, we'll say. You can't go into a new relationship with a big ass elephant in the room. It's always going to weigh you down. It's always going to be blaring in your ear. It's always going to like, you're always going to fear it because you know at any second it can stomp you down, right? And the thing is, elephants are usually majestic, but this feels like the fear of being trampled. And it's like the fear of your emotions and the fear of your insecurities and the fear of all the red flags that you have and you've seen in others. Don't bring that energy in. Don't bring that energy with you to the next relationship. I was just in yesterday's video, this ties in beautifully because it was talking about going into the depths of who we are so that we can draw forth those emotions, so that we can bring them to the surface. We're going to recall them, relive them. It was recall them, to relive them for a brief second, to review them, to refresh them, and then to release them. So this is tying in. It's a lot about releasing this negativity. It's about addressing like I said, the elephant in the room that we are carrying with us. And it's just taking a break before we move forward into this new era, right? Because the new earth is coming. So it's about bringing just us, leaving all the baggage behind, releasing all that hinders us, releasing all the blockages, releasing all the vows. That's really what I've been really talking about a lot. Releasing past life contracts that are anything that is hindering our growth. In this moment, I want you to say, angels, I ask that you please help me to release anything that is hindering my growth from this lifetime, past previous lifetimes, in all directions of time. Please help me to release the vows that weren't honored. Please help me to release any contracts. Please help me to release any habits, any patterns, anything that is hindering my growth. Please help me to release it in all directions of time at this moment. I thank you for your guidance. I thank you for your clarity. I thank you for assisting me on this journey. I thank you for helping me to release all the baggage that is holding me down. Thank you. Amen. Say that because then you're allowing divine to intervene. So, and so it's saying surrender to the divine, and that really is, that's you saying, this is my issue and I need your help. Like, please help me. Don't let pride get in the way. You know, it's saying don't let pride get in the way. Even if you have an addiction, you know, and it's like drugs, smoking is drugs. So drinking and smoking, codependency is a huge one. I had issues with that. Codependency, it's an addiction. It's okay. If you have emotional addictions would be like codependent addictions. If you have sexual addictions, if you have belief system addictions, I think that might be a thing. But it's like if you are so set in stone with your beliefs, that's an addiction. It's an addiction to false security, false power. It's a false sense of control that you do not have. Let go of that. It is an addiction to always be in control, to always know what's going to happen. It's an addiction, and you need to let go of that. You need to trust that divine is going to step in. When you take that leap of faith, it's going to catch you. Don't let pride get in the way. Acknowledge the elephant you carry with you. Acknowledge your role in, also I talked about this in a previous video, acknowledge your role in whatever situation you were in, and acknowledge what role you played in that situation. Take that responsibility. If you weren't strong enough, just say I wasn't strong enough in that moment. Or if you were too aggressive in a situation, just say I lost control. I was not in control of my emotions, and I was very emotionally volatile during that phase. You know, take acknowledgement for what you've done, how you've played your role in your life, in your situations, in your work place, in your relationships, anything. I think I just said that. And just don't let pride get in the way. God's not there to judge you. God is there to help you. God is whatever you need him to be in that moment. If you need him to be your friend, he is, I am that I am, right? So he can even be your friend. If you need to, you know, just feel like you're talking to your friend, just talk to someone like if you're talking to your friend. And this friend can't tell anyone your secrets, because only people that, you guys, there's a red cardinal outside. So you know, it's a spirit guide, right? And you guys can also look up what red cardinals mean, because the meaning to you might be different. So you might be called to a red cardinal for a different reason. But it's saying God is whatever you need him to be in that moment. If you need him to be a stern father to scold you and be like, get your shit on track, then that's who he can be. If you need to be a nurturing mother or a nurturing father, remember, these are just gender energies. They're interchangeable. So if it's your mom, it's your dad, whichever one you want. God is that I am that I am. He is whatever you need him to be. So just don't let pride get in the way. Really, really, really pause, go within, and then speak everything that's coming out, right? All right. Next up, we have love makes the difference. Yep. Love heals past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Number 31, number 4, foundations. And this, like I said, God is whoever you need him to be. He's your ascended masters. He is your spirit guides. He's your archangels. He is, I know there's a bunch of other names for gods, but I can't recall all of them right now. But he is whatever you need him to be. If you need him to be Buddha, he's going to be Buddha. If you need him to be, like, I can't think of any gods right now. He is whatever you need him to be. And it's just, don't, just speak. Just speak, 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 speak. Be loving and caring enough to yourself to let go of that bullshit. You need to love yourself enough to say, I'm done. I'm done carrying this baggage. I'm done carrying these burdens that aren't even mine. I'm done carrying my own burdens that literally are just there to nag me and aren't even essential. Like, do you need to have that much perfectionism in your life? Do you need to have your hair and makeup done every single freaking second of the world? Do you need to wear the fancy clothes, the fancy cars, the fancy house? Do you even need all that stuff? Or are you doing that for someone else? Are you doing that because that's a societal norm, or that's what you were conditioned to believe was the norm? Do what fulfills you. Let go of the burdens that are someone else's ideas, that are someone else's, Like, if it's not for you and you feel like it just weighs you down more than it benefits you, like, let it go. Ask Spirit, ask Divine, ask God for that help. Divine, Spirit, God, angels, our spirit guides, our ascended masters, our light team, they love us. But we need to love ourselves too. We need to love ourselves enough to know we need help. We need to love ourselves enough to ask for help. We need to love ourselves enough to release the bullshit that doesn't belong in our bodies, in our lives, in our hearts anymore. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. This is where the true security comes in. This is where the true self-worth is at, when you are able to love yourself enough to release your past hurts, but it's also release. So this is where it ties in, because in order to release your past hurts, you have to show yourself the compassion, the forgiveness, the love, the understanding, the hugs. Like I've one of my previous videos, please go watch it. It's because it's really enlightening. It's an exercise I touch on, I think, where it's about going back and seeing yourself in a situation, and it's like when you're reviewing, reflecting and stuff. It's going back into a situation, seeing who you were in that time, and it's not who you are anymore. So don't get tied up in that person's emotions, because it's not who you are anymore. You are going back as an ascended master. You're going back as an awakened light being. You're going back as a stronger person. Even if it's the next day, you are stronger the next day. Did you make it through the night? Yeah. You are stronger the next day. So it's about going back and just watching. Watch what happened. Watch what your role was in it. Watch what role the person was. Why did you let them talk to you that way? Why did you let them treat you that way? Why did they think that they could do that? You know? And again, it's not, oh, they thought they could do that because I was weak. No, it could just be that they have a manipulative behavior because that's how they had to survive. They had to be the stronger person all the time. And that was their sense of control. And they just project it out. So it's going back, it's really studying what happened in situations, and it's like you are the parent to your younger self. Go back and have a little sit-down conversation with that person and just say, hey, you were really tired on this day. You were emotionally unbalanced. You hadn't been eating right. You hadn't been sleeping right. you were in a vulnerable place in life, and it's okay. Like, speak with them as if you're speaking to your daughter or your son or a child that doesn't know anything. Teach them lessons in a loving way. So you have to show yourself love even in your darkest times, even in times you weren't proud of yourself. You have to show yourself love and compassion and understanding and forgive yourself. And that's what's going to help heal and transcend those wounds for you. Okay? Next up, we have wolf, your instinct. And then we have whale, breach. I'm going to look both of these up because I feel... so this is what I just got. Wolves howl at the moon, right? And we have 2 full moons right here. Holy crap. We have 3 full moons right here. So it's saying, like, a wolf instinctively... Okay, so you need to release control. You need to release control by surrendering to the divine, by surrendering that control, right? Because that's your natural instinct, to be in control, to protect yourself. Actually, no, that's your survival. That's your survival. That's like a conditioned response because you were so on edge all the time that something was going to attack you. So it's a survival mechanism we picked up as kids that we needed to be in control in order to be safe. It's that false sense of security. So this is saying to go back to your natural instincts, your truly, purely, at your core instincts. And what it's saying is wolves bay at the moon or howl at the moon. And we have 3 full moons. And it's saying you naturally want to release that negativity. You fight yourself to hold on to it subconsciously. Like, you don't even realize, because that's why it tires you out. Because your body's like, get it the fuck out. And you're trying to hold on to it. Because that is you trying to hold on to false power. And I think I touched on this earlier in this video. But it's false power is, it's you thinking, oh, I was right. So you're empowering yourself in that sense, right? In a situation, you're like, I was right, they were wrong. You put yourself in that position of power. It's you... Oh my gosh, I can't think of... It's like a false security. Hold on. I have my notes right here. Because I did this healing exercise the other day, and that's what it was about. So it was about... release the false power. Where's it at? Where's it at? Release your self-power. Where is it at, you guys? We need to find it because it's a big thing. It's like... Yeah, okay, so it's like you're in victimhood, but it's, okay, so it's called surface power or false power. It's holding on to the pain as fuel. It's feeling that you were right, they were wrong. It's feeling that you were the victim and they did the bad thing. It's feeling that the bad thing is out there in the world and it happened to you. And by thinking like that, you're giving your power away. So you need... And it's a conflict because it's your conscious mind being like, oh, no, hold on to this anger, hold on to this sadness, remember what they did to you, like, and it's making you relive the experience, and it's fucked up because another reader was talking about this. I've linked her videos before. She was talking about how it's like a murderer going back to the murder scene to relive the experience because that's where they get like their euphoric high, you know? And it sounds disgusting, but that's what it is. It's you going back to where you were killed, you were embarrassed, you were ashamed. It's going back to a moment when you were weak, when something bad happened to you, and you're reliving that experience. Do you see how sick and fucked up that is? That you're holding on to something that you need to let go of? Your body naturally, instinctively wants to let it go. It wants to release that negativity. It wants to surrender to the divine. It wants to surrender to God. It wants to surrender to a higher power and just get that help. It's tired of pride. It is tired of pride because pride is what is making you hold that grudge. It's like, no. I was right. They were wrong. It is pride that is making you hold on to that shit because you want to be the alpha in that situation. You want to be the alpha. You want to be the one that's in control. And the thing is, you're not in control. God is in control. God is the Alpha and the Omega. He is the true Alpha and the Omega. You need to let him help you. Your body instinctively, your mind, your soul instinctively wants the pride to be fucking gone. Pride and ego are learned conditioned responses that the conscious mind made up to protect the human body. You need to let that go. It needs to be let go of. And it's like instinctively you want to call to the divine. Instinctively you want someone to help you. And it's not, oh, I'm weak and I can't do this on my own. It is, you know, there's someone else in control and someone else that can truly change the situation drastically overall for you. And with this whale breach, the whale breaching, it talks about how a whale will breach the surface of the water and it'll like bay its tummy out or it'll do a flip. But what it's doing, it's coming up from, like how I said, the depths of your soul, all that emotional turmoil, all that same, it's coming up from that same environment, you know, the water. It's coming up from that environment into a breath of fresh air for a minute. Just, you know, even if it's just for a minute, you want that retreat. You want to be able to lay in someone's hands or arms and just be like, you just want to be able to breathe. You want to be able to breathe again. You want to be able to see the sunshine, the open sky. You want to be able to see the great expanse of the universe. You want to be able to see infinite possibilities. You want to be able to feel what it feels like to be free, to be light, to be in the light. Instinctively, this is what you want. And you can have it. You just have to surrender to the divine. Let them take care of situations for you. You just need to tell them, and you just need to ask for divine intervention. Just ask, or just say, and we can do it right now. You can just say, my divine light team, my spirit guides, my ascended masters, my gods, whoever you pray to, just say, I place this situation in your hand and I ask for divine intervention. I allow you to intervene in my life for the highest purpose, for my highest good, and for my highest purpose, and for the highest good of all. Thank you. And then amen. It's you letting yourself breathe, okay? Instinctively, you want to do this. You want that breath of fresh air, you guys. You want the breath of fresh air. You want to be able to surrender to someone. You want to let that pride fucking go. It's tiring having pride. It's tiring. It's tiring holding on to the grudges. It's tiring always being on the defense. It's tiring thinking you're the alpha and people are always out to get you. They all want what you have. It is tiring. Throat chakra. Someone, and this could be for me too, and for you guys, it's also your pride in situations where you don't want to apologize. You don't want to say that you truly love the person. You don't want to admit you were wrong. You don't want to admit you have flaws. You don't want to let your guard down because you're so scared they're going to hurt you again. But the thing is, you survived hit after hit after hit after hit. You have survived the worst in your life. I feel like the worst is behind you. And if some of you are in a storm right now, just remember that the storm comes in to blow away all unnecessary shit, and it gives you the opportunity to grow in a more prosperous way with divine at your side helping you. Because remember, those storms come in, as I've said before, because God is going to strip you of all distractions so that he can get closer to you and so that you can get closer to him, so that you may find yourself and let him have that encounter with you. He wants you to surrender to him because he wants to help you. He wants to help you heal. He wants to love you. He wants to give you a gift for your hard work. But you need to open your heart and let these blessings and opportunities in. I want everyone to try this if you'd like. Every morning, wake up and just hold your hands like this and just say, I am open to receiving divine blessings and guidance and wisdom and opportunities and miracles from the divine that are for my highest purpose and my highest good. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you, thank you, thank you. And then just know it's coming, you know? Just reach out and take it. If anyone's watched Willy Wonka, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, just reach out and take it. If you haven't watched Willy Wonka, it's a chocolate bar on TV screen, and he's talking about the telepathy. Or no, not telepathy. What's the teleportation. So this is actually a really good example. It's teleportation. It's like an announcement comes on TV, right? A commercial says, Willy Wonka's bars are the best in the world. And that's divine giving us visions, saying, hey, this is the lifestyle you can have. It's divine putting that vision in our heart, and it's us watching it, right? It's the commercial. And then we don't even realize that the TV, like, because they teleport a giant candy bar from one side of the room to the TV screen. And then, so Willy Wonka, he's like, yeah. He's like, and then you can just reach out and take it, and you can eat it. So that's what he's saying. He wanted to teleport candy. But just think of it like that's divine. Imagine divine being like, okay, imagine them wanting to give you that candy bar, right? And you're not even trying to take it because you think it's just part of the commercial, part of a vision that you will never have. It's just something for someone else, or, oh, I can't afford that, or, oh, I don't want to go out to the store and buy that right now. It is you thinking you can't have it, is what I'm saying, because you're just watching a commercial. You're just watching that vision go by. It's a daydream, and you're like, oh, I can't have that. But divine is telling you, yeah, you fucking can. Like, this is why I put it on your TV screen for you. This is why I put you in front of the TV right now, because I want you to reach out and just take it. Just have the faith that you can reach out and take it. That was a really fun way to just close this all up for you guys. Because now I'm really just thinking of like reaching out and taking it. And another exercise you can do is the reach out and take it thing. Imagine what you want is right in front of you and just reach out and take it and like bring it to your heart and just know it's yours already. Embrace that it is yours. Embrace that it's a gift because you made it through bad, like horrible shit, you know? Just embrace it as yours already. And divine is saying, this is your gift and I want you guys to try it. So imagine everything you want is like right here. Or imagine, you know, start with something smaller. If you'd like, just say you want a candy bar. Say you want a candy bar and be like, God, I just want you to, I really want a candy bar. I want it to taste like this, like this, like this. I want this like etching on the chocolate, like the markings, you know. I want like, you know, almonds, pecans, whatever you want in it. And then, and even if you're like lactose intolerant, just say, I want a chocolate bar I can eat. So it's like, I just want this. And then just envision it in your hands and then just say, thank you. And then just take it and like bring it to your chest and just enjoy that moment of having it. And then I feel like that's just like calling all the energy particles to you, because your dreams are like in the air. Like they're like the molecules being teleported. They're all in the air. They're broken up into a bunch of tiny little pieces, right? To be able to go across time and space. So and then what happens is, so they're broken up in, you know, time and space. So it takes time for them to like build back up on the TV screen when when the chocolate bar is teleporting. But slowly, like it just starts forming, and then you can take it. So it's kind of like with your visions, like keep, you know, envisioning it. And slowly you're just calling all the little details, all the little particles of your vision, and you're creating this grand, beautiful vision on the TV screen. And it's just like, oh my gosh, yes. And then you're like, I'm going to take this. And you reach out, have that faith to reach out and take it. Claim it. Claim it, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that was the message for today. And we're going to pull, it's called the whatever deck. I called it the whatever deck, okay? Because it's just a bunch of random stuff. Can't really tell you what's in it, because when I was doing it, I was just kind of like praying, channeling, I was watching a video, so it's like whatever was coming to me that I felt applied, I kept, okay? So, Holy Spirit, a loving message. Oi. Oi. Okay. Well, we'll just see what comes out. Oh my God, okay. So we have door to abundance. Remember, reach out and just take it. This is amazing, you guys. Follow divine into the unknown. You will always be guided and protected. Let divine, reach out and take it. Yes, the arrow will fly true and find the right mark. I couldn't fit the word mark, but it'll always find the right. So you send your arrow out. Boom. Divine, it's going to find its mark, its true mark. And divine, like, it's going to hit. It's going to hit that bullseye for you, okay? And for someone, oh, this is good for our healing. It says the trigger is there as a helping flag, that there's something you need to address. So if it's situations that trigger you, say thank you. Say thank you for that trigger, because that trigger just brought to your conscious mind something from your unconscious, or from something from your subconscious mind that you forgot about, or you need to address, or that was suppressed. So it's about using those triggers as your red flags, but then it helps you heal yourself too. So thank them. Oh yes. May your eyes get to see what you only dreamed of. So may your eyes get to see that vision that you only ever dreamed of. Let yourself see it there and reach out and take it. Let your eyes get to see what you only dreamed of. What you thought was just a dream, a far-fetched thing, may your eyes get to see it physically in front of you because it is yours. I hope you guys claim this reading. If you do, down in the comments, claim it. And remember, your lesson is a blessing for someone else. So please share your lessons, and it may be a blessing for someone else, because you never know, that love, the love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. You loving, by you sharing your lesson, you are showing love and compassion and empathy towards another individual. You don't know who it's going to help, or if it's going to help anyone. But by sharing the message, you are lovingly putting it out into the universe that you are willing to give from your hurt, from a place of lack. You are willing to give to help others heal. Okay? All right. I hope you guys have an amazing, wonderful Monday. This was a great message to start the week off, because I just feel like how beautiful is this? Like, your arrow will fly true and always find the right mark. Instinctively, it'll fly to the right place. Your true north, your inner compass will always want to find your home. Okay, so let it. Don't let pride get in the way. Don't let ego get in the way. Let it find your true home. Okay? And I'm doing this, so for someone, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. It's for someone, okay? I hope you guys have an amazing day. I love you. I send you all so much love and light and prosperity and abundance and grandiose, wonderful things. And remember, claim it. Say, I am miraculous. I am a blessing. I have miracles and blessings and grand opportunities coming into my life for my higher purpose and higher good, okay? And think divine. Hope you guys have a great day, a great week, and I thank you all. Oh, and please do like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to. And please share your story. I would love to know how this is resonating or helping anyone. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.